everybody, it's Nicole with Stargazer Soaps. I am making another luxury soap today. This one is, I normally don't give out where I get my fragrances, or my particular fragrance, but this one I'm going to. This one is Crisp Cotton from Brambleberry. This was actually a fragrance that won in the soap panel, 2014 fall soap panel testing that I participated in, and they just sent that to me as a thank you, which was kind of fun. And I'm glad that they did, because smelling it, I did not realize that that's what it was when I tested it. Smelling it now, I'm like, oh, I can smell the cotton in there. I described it as being powdery before. Yeah, anyway, I remember I liked it, but cotton never came to my mind. It's kind of a fruity cotton. It's a really, really nice smell. So I thought I'd like to do something a little different today. So I'm going to go ahead and do the cotton. So I'm going to do most of my soap in a light blue. This is a sky blue mica that I'm using. I don't use this one very often because it's so hard to tell what it's going to look like. Right now it's green, but I'm pretty sure that this turns back to blue. I'm going to hope that it does, because I'm not going to add any color to it. It's been a long time since I've used this one. And I'm pretty sure it turned back. Dribble a little bit of mica. And then the accent that I'm doing is white. So I don't know what number this was for my test. I hope it doesn't discolor. I don't know. I don't remember. So we'll hope for the best. A little bit of lilac on there for my last batch. I just made a batch of lilac. I'm just going to hand mix this. If I remember which one this is correctly, I don't think I had any problems with this one, no ricing or discoloration, but it's kind of hard to know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was one of my favorites, because it's not a traditional cotton. I don't really like cotton scents because so many times they're so artificial smelling. This is more of a, it has a tart fruitness to it. So I think if you saw my soap panel video, I think this may have been fragrance number 3. So, but they had Crisp Cotton, and what were the other ones? There was a lemonade and a grapefruit Bellini, and then what was the last one? Made to measure type. That one I do know which one it is, and that was not one of my favorites. It wasn't one that I liked, but as it cured, about 6 weeks later, it grew on me again, but it still wasn't one of my favorites. It's definitely, to me, it's a masculine soap. But obviously other people liked it, so I will go ahead and make that one and see how it does. This one smells so good. And I can tell you that had I just read this on the website, I wouldn't have bought it had I not smelled it already. So I'm really glad that they sent this to me. I think I'm just going to do a drop swirl. Oh, my white is getting thick. Whoa. I love these pictures. The only thing I don't like about them is when I scrape out of them. It's a little difficult to scrape out of the top there. And leave the rest of that for the top. Out of the pour spout. It's difficult to scrape out of the pour spout. So this is staying pretty nice and fluid. I think the issue I was having is simply because it's titanium dioxide. It is thickening up some, but not too badly. I'll be lazy and not dirty another spatula. No, I'm not very talkative, but the kids have some friends over, and they were behind me, and it's always weird for me to be talking, well, to myself, essentially, to the camera, when I have people standing behind me that aren't my kids and aren't used to it. But I was thinking, even if this soap, this blue doesn't turn blue, if it stays this color green, it's still a really nice color, and I think I'll be okay with it no matter what it decides to do. I know I'm going to get asked. I did mention that I don't typically give out my fragrances where I get them. A lot of times I blend my own, same with colors. I'll talk in general about suppliers I use, but I don't disclose where I get a particular scent because a lot of time and research goes into that. I order small samples, I test them, and it's money and it's time. And you know, I share with people that I know that are local. They share with me. That's different, that's okay, but I'm not going to share with a million people on the internet. It's just, you know, because it's my business. And I want people to buy my soaps from me, so I have to keep some of it my little secret. But this one I wanted to share with you because I did do the soap panel. I thought you would like to see what the fragrance was. And I think, like I said, I think it was the pink soap that I did. And I can't remember which number it was because that was one that I flopped around during my testing. So I'll zoom in here, but here is Crisp Cotton. Don't go anywhere. I will have a cutting video for you at the back of this. Okay, here's Crisp Cotton. And I hope you can see, but this has turned to a really nice, very pale light blue. It is not green anymore. It's really pretty. And it still smells lovely. I really like this one a lot. There's the first one. I think I just did a drop swirl on this one. I don't think I did any swirls to it. Sometimes it's hard to remember the next day. I did 6 batches of soap yesterday. And I'm really happy with this one. I just want to keep sniffing it. I might have to do this one in a lotion as well, because it's just really clean smelling and really fresh. It's not perfumey. It's not chemically. Is that a word? It doesn't have a chemical smell to it. And this soap will be cured around May 8th, 2015, and will be available on my website at stargazersoaps.com. Thanks for watching.